Okay guys, this is a recorded class that I'm going to try and have up by 4 o'clock today. It's lunchtime and it's a beautiful day and I'm sitting in here recording, but that's okay. I want to make sure that everybody gets a chance to do their math. So make sure you've got your Cornell notes and a pencil. And I'm going to appreciate that everybody will have this done and ready to go for Thursday. Thursday's class we're going to spend some time catching up. So because everything's been a little bit rushy and this is hard stuff. So we'll get caught up all of the work that I haven't seen from all of you, and then we'll move on then. So today, we're going to look at evaluating an expression to solve a problem. All right? So here's our problem. The cost of team shirts is 12N, where N is the number of T-shirts. The cross-country team is small this year and has only 8 members. So what is the cost of their shirts? So that's a lot of stuff. So let's figure out what we're going to do. Well, if N is the number of shirts, all right, okay, $12.50 times N, or $12.50, oh geez, I'm going to clear that and start again. Okay, so it's, I don't know how come I'm not so good at this. So it's $12.50 times N, or it's $12.50 N, equals the cost, where N is the number of shirts. All right? So we know if we made a table of values that one shirt would be $12.50. And this is the figure number, the number of students, and this is the cost. So one would be $12.50. 2 would be $25. Oh geez, my printing's getting worse. Mouse isn't working too well today. $25, and 3 would be $37.50. Well, we want to know for N, what is the cost of 8? So all we have to do then is take our calculator and use it. Right? And we do $12.50 times 8. Now $12.50 times 8 is done on my calculator. $12.50 times 8. So for the cross-country team, the total cost of the shirts is $100. And of course, because this is a problem, I would make sure that I wrote down the cost of the shirts for the cross-country team is $100. So that's what I would do. Okay, I'm going to clear off the page because we've got another question there. We're still going to use the same formula, and that's the beauty of algebra. 1250N equals the cost. All right. Now, we've got our basketball teams. You know Yorkson has great big basketball teams. So 1250 times 60. That's going to be a much larger number. So get out a handy dandy calculator, which I did. 1250 times 60. And I find out that that's actually $750. So there's me using the formula and allowing me to figure out for different teams how much the cost of my uniforms are going to be. All right? So evaluate an expression to solve a problem. You come up with the expression, you plug in the numbers, and you do the math. So it kind of makes sense when you use money, and I like that. I'm going to clear off this page and move on. Next question. The P&E Science of Sun field trip costs $10 per student and $330 for the bus. If 200 students attend, what is the cost of the field trip? Well, let's figure this out. $10 per student. So the first thing I'm going to write down is my $10 times the number of students. That will give me how much it costs for all of the students to go. But I have to add in the cost of the busing, which is $330, $165 each way. That's a true cost, by the way. And that will give us the total number, the total cost, no matter how many kids go. So my problem asked me to solve this for 200, where N equals 200. I try for writing. Oh, my writing's no better. So 200 students. So then we do 10 times 200 plus 330. Now notice I leave my dollar signs out for the calculation. So we know using BEDMAS, because we learned that earlier in the year, that we do the multiplication and division first. So that's $2,000 for kids. Oh, why the mouse is being so jumpy? I can't even make it. You can see that it's not moving very nicely today. Maybe there's something wrong there. That makes it better. Now it's disappeared altogether. Okay, I'll use the trackpad. So it equals $2,000 plus 330. No, still not working. What it was. There we go. Plus 330. So the total cost of that field trip, if there's 200 kids going, is $2,330. It's quite expensive. That's why field trips we don't do very often, because people don't realize just how terribly expensive they are. So $2,330 if 200 students attend. So that's how we would do that. We built our algebraic expression based on what we knew. We knew our variable was the number of students. I'm circling that right now. So 10 times the number of students plus 330 for the bus will give you the total. And that's what we look at all the time when we're building an expression. Okay. So Sam has a paper route. I'm just going to make sure I got it there. He's paid $50 per month plus 25 cents per house that he delivers to. Write an algebraic expression that will calculate his pay for C customers. Well, we know that the 50 is always there. He's going to get 50 bucks even if he delivers no papers. Okay? But we have to add 0.25, which is how we express 25 cents, times the number of customers. All right? And that will give you his paycheck. Okay. So that is, oh, I put N, but this should have been C. We'll just change it to a C. Look at that. All right. So if he's going to deliver to 100 customers, we take $50 plus 0.25 times 100. And that will give us our paycheck. All right. Well, we know 0.25 times 100. We remember our rules. We're going to multiply by 100. We move our decimal 2 places. So 1, 2. So it becomes $25 instead of 25 cents. So he gets $50 for delivering plus 25 for the number of customers. His paycheck is going to equal $75. And that's per month. All right? So he doesn't get 25 cents per house every time he delivers. He gets 25 cents a month per house. So maybe he'll deliver 4 or 5 papers depending on the month. All right. So I hope that makes sense. Here's your homework. And I'm going to ask you to write this down. Curtis has $3. Each of his friends will use the variable F, have $5. How much money do they have altogether if there are 7 friends? And how much do they have if there are 5 friends? So our constant is the $3. The thing that changes is that each of his friends has $5. He must have rich friends, which is excellent. And so write an algebraic expression and show your work. So not only do you have to make the algebraic expression like we did back here, I'm going to go back for just a second. You have to make the algebraic expression like we've got here, and then you have to also solve it for 7 friends and for 5 friends. All right? So hopefully this gives you enough information. I'm going to stop now and record this class so I can put it on YouTube. Have a good day.